guess what? We're not going anywhere.
No.
2026 is our year.
If there's a coach that wants to win a Super Bowl, it's Jim Harbaugh. Who doesn't love a warm cockle?
That's a beast! Beast mode! My God!
Yeah.
Let's get really stressed out about all these games, and it's going to go great.
Yeah. We've been playing this all wrong.
Yeah.
I blame myself.
We're gonna be known as world champions, and we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than I?
Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Will Dugson, with my buddy Kev Huggin Duggan.
What's up, Charger family?
Let's not forget Kyle the Coach Duggan.
Thursday feels like forever ago, but we actually had football.
It's Victory Tuesday, guys.
Hey.
We've got a game to talk about. Oh, what a game to talk about.
Beautiful game at that.
And we've got some news to talk about. We've got some things happening within the Charger Chat community, and we've got an Ask Boltfam lined up for you as well. So let's waste no time. Start at the top and talk about this preseason game. This game against the Houston Texans, where we saw
my butt.
Yeah, we saw a pretty damn good game, if I do say so myself.
It was therapeutic in the sense the last time I saw them play in that stadium, I was there.
You were there.
Asses kicked. This was just beautiful to see us.
So
absolutely
you're not allowed
dominate.
to go back to Houston.
We dominated them for 4 quarters, and it's just like I was on the couch. I was on like the therapist couch.
Yeah.
And all of my past trauma came flooding out of me. It was great.
Yeah, I think one of the big takeaways is the way that you beat up a team and win by multiple scores is an offensive line. Like that's what's required. Our offensive line dominated that game. Like it was unlike anything I've seen since the LT era, where we out physicaled them up front. And some of those running holes, like the gaps, were humongous. Like they just had to get through. And I mean, it was a really fun game to watch. We're going to talk about all the quotes and the stats, but I think a big takeaway is our offensive coordinator is fun. He's creative, and our offensive line is physical.
Yeah.
Well, and our defense is a practical carbon copy of last season's, only allowing 7 points.
Dominant defensive line.
But
there's a lot of cut ups to that, and they were dominant.
That's what we've learned to anticipate. You know, it's like we didn't know if there'd be a drop off with the new DC, but this is just feels like status quo. They just kind of picked up where they left off, but the offense that felt different. That was really a pleasant surprise. Very different feel to the game.
It's just quick too. Like we're going to get into it, but they had over 400 yards of offense in their first preseason game with like all the second stringers. Like no first stringers played that game. Even when our third string quarterback got in, he looked better than Trey Lance. DJ, and we'll talk about him too. But yeah, it was just a pleasant surprise all across the board in that game and how we looked. And Brennan Thompson's really fast.
Brennan Thompson's very fast. Yeah. I mean, looking at the game itself, I mean, I won't lie. First quarter felt a little hairy.
Well, it was rookies. It was rookies making mistakes.
Yes.
So they got him out of there. They got a stupid pass interference penalty, which kept their drive going, and then they ended up getting that touchdown.
Right.
So as soon as they got that out of their system, it was okay. We're not doing that again.
No more.
And no more points were scored.
Yeah. No, that was the lowest quarter for us, and I guess third quarter too. We only got a field goal, but I mean, 7 points in the second, 14 in the fourth. I mean, it was 27-7. I haven't looked at all the other preseason games. I know there were some other games where teams held other teams to 7 points, but I don't know if it ever got any lower than that in this preseason weekend. So right now, top performing defense, baby, in preseason week 1. Let's go. Looking at Trey Lance here first. I mean, Trey Lance played into the second half, and I think he played like 1 or 2 series into the second half. So he was 12 for 20, 164 yards. Threw that 1 pick, which was a bummer.
That was such a bad choice.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
He could have had 2 or 3.
I know. Yeah, there was a couple opportunities there, and he did take 2 sacks, so that was not the best.
His rating wasn't great either.
No, the rating suffered because of that. It's because he was out there for so long and had those little mistakes that really tanked his rating. But then DJ came in 6 out of 9, 120 yards. One tutty.
That touchdown pass he threw where it was like, you remember that play, Kyle, where like 3 wide receivers and a tight end were all running basically the stacked.
Yeah, he was on the move.
And then he was like, it was a very Justin Herbert, like his feet weren't set. It was just all arm strength. And it was really great play. Yeah, really well done.
DJ looked really impressive because he was willing to take deep shots. Trey Lance was not throwing the ball down the field, which that's just like, he's playing not to lose the backup spot. Whereas DJ's out there like, I'm coming for your spot and I'm gonna unleash these balls downfield and show what my arm is. And as far as his accuracy was pretty impressive, and his nuts to be able to get out there and throw some of those balls on the field. I was very impressed by DJ after that game.
Yeah. And I was telling Adam this while we were watching the game, like the difference between Trey Lance in the pocket and DJ in the pocket. Trey Lance, I feel like he was seeing ghosts of that Denver Broncos game where he had to go start. Like he still got like some like trauma going on because he did not feel comfortable, even though these were some of the biggest pockets I've seen in a long time.
Big pocket.
And stunts are getting picked up. But DJ, feet planted, not giving a shit. He's locked in. Like it was a completely different energy between the two quarterbacks.
Yeah. Trey Lance had that good breakaway run where he got like 15 yards or something like
that.
Which
was Slaughter's sick pickup. I don't know if you saw that block.
Big pickup on the stunt. But DJ, 6 catches for 120 or 6 passes, getting 120 yards out of those 6. That's great.
Just efficiency. That little swing play beefed up these numbers a little bit where he took it a long way, but it was DJ was incredibly impressitive. And I want to see more from him in the next game.
I would love that too. Because that's the thing. The lead receiver was Amar Johnson, the running back. Like, this is Austin Eckler days.
55. He got 55 yards on that one pass.
Yeah.
But that it was a short pass, but that was a perfect pickup. Like
perfect pickup.
DJ diagnosed the blitz. He leaked out right away, hit him before he could even get hit. That was a really well executed play. Like they were on the same page. It was awesome.
Yeah. It feels like our offense is running at like a weird, like very efficient right now. When you look around some of these other preseason games, like offenses, there's a lot of 3 and outs, a lot of just like don't have a rhythm. It feels like we really got a rhythm in this game and can really push the ball and move it in big plays.
Yeah, you know how everyone's all hyped on Mendoza? Oh my God, he looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Touchdown pass. Oh my God. Oh my God. DJ Uyangalele, our third stringer had better stats than him. So
So everybody call me tits.
So Raiders, chill.
Chill out. Because that's the other thing too. Looking at some of these other names on the receiving list, like KLS, Keandre Lambert-Smith, had some great catches there early on with Trey Lance, and Johnny Pascuzzi. Excuse me. The Pascoos showed up for some pretty good catches too. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Big time. And then, Brendan Thompson, 2 receptions for 30 yards. Those were great fast catches, but it was really that return, that kickoff return where he ran from one side of the field to the other and turned what could have been like
a loss
to like a 10-yard gain.
It was the longest 10 yards ever run by a player, probably. But like his ability to just get going and get outside of everyone, he's going to be a problem if they let him return like that. They're going to have to scheme for him.
Big time.
He's that fast.
Yeah. Big time. So it was a great game to watch. Everybody looked great. There's a lot of promise, offensive line. The big thing that's what we were all looking at was the offensive line. Like, how much time are they going to give these quarterbacks? Gave them plenty of time. Everybody performed really well. So it was just a great game to be had. It bodes well, and I'm really curious to see how it goes on this next preseason game. But after the game, obviously, we got some quotes. Jim Harbaugh on his team's performance said, overall offense, defense, special teams, I really thought our players took the coaching that they had. And to go out and execute that in the game and keep falling back on that technique and the coaching and the way they were trained, really, really good.
Compliments to the chef, the coaches.
Some really's on the good.
Yeah.
Harbaugh on Slaughter said his demeanor, his physicality, knowing what to do. When asked what stood out about Slaughter, he said, especially on the offensive line, or in any position of football, when you know what to do, you're in control. Knowing what to do puts you in control as a player. To play center, then guard, he's handling it well. I'm going to be honest with you. That's a hard thing to do for a first-year player. It's been really nice progression for him.
Well, and everyone was talking Matt Money was saying he's probably not going to be the starter, but that's okay. Give him time. They're saying everything. He's looking better and better each week.
Yeah.
So there's still a competition, and even Coach McDaniel was like, "There's out of the 5 guys competing for left guard, there's 3 I would lose bets on if I picked one of them right now, because there's 3 guys that are playing great right now, and I think Slaughter's in that category."
Sure,
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, left guard is still question marks right now, but it bodes well. It's all about the depth right now, man. We want to make sure that regardless of what happens, our depth is able to come up, step up to the plate, and do what they got to do. And if that means the Slaughter is not the starter, then that's fine, because that means he's waiting in the wings when he does come out there. He's going to be great.
Yep.
That's what we want. And then Harbaugh on Chris O'Leary, our new defensive coordinator, said, "I thought he called a really good game. Love the 3 and outs. Love the 4th down stop." That was the other thing, too. The 4th down stops were great.
Yeah. Those are some short ones, too. That was short yardage.
Yeah.
Big
short yardage stops were massive. Calm, cool, collected the whole night. They had 11 drives, 7 of which lasted only 4 plays or fewer. Love that.
Dude.
That's picking up where you left off, man.
They were flying around. That weird fumble. They got kicked in the air.
That was like the old, what were the old NFL blooper shows where they'd play like funny old music?
Yeah,
to
you just hear like a slide whistle, like,
woo! Yeah, that's what we needed for that play.
And then on Mike McDaniel, Harbaugh said, "Mike McDaniel getting nearly 400 yards of offense in a preseason game is really hard to do. Haven't seen that many times. Didn't quite get 400, but it was pretty close."
Let's round up.
Yeah, we'll round it up.
Round it up, Coach. We'll round you up, Coach.
Yeah, we'll donate the rest of the yards to some charity.
Yep.
Round that puppy up. But yeah, just a great night of football. Preseason, obviously, so it's, you don't want to hang your hat on too much of it. But that's the other thing, too. These next 2 games, we're going to see some starters.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see some guys out there.
A couple series,
and that's going to be super fun. But it wasn't just Harbaugh that was lauding praises on these players. Big Dave Uyunglele had some words about his sonny boy.
I love that DJ's dad's name is Dave.
And it's not just Dave.
I feel even closer to
That's
him.
Big Dave.
Big Dave.
That's Big Dave.
It's Big Dave.
Thank you, Jim Harbaugh, for your help in developing DJ. It's a blessing to be a part of the Chargers organization. DJ still has a long way to go, but I'm not worried because he's in great hands with Jim and the whole coaching staff.
Yeah. When Harbaugh was like, "What more do you have to do? 148.6 quarterback rating. It's pretty darn good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good."
hard to be mad at that.
Yeah.
Love seeing that. We've had family members of players. You interviewed Rashawn's dad at one point. So, just seeing the family get involved, always a special thing, especially for a third, right now listed as a third string quarterback. Might get bumped up to second. Who knows?
I'm not going to lie. Just added Big Dave to my follow on X. So
there you go.
I'll be slipping into those DMs a little later.
Big we'll reach out to you later.
See what we can do. Get you on the show. Here. You and Rashawn Slater's dad.
All right. Well, as it stands today that you're listening to the show, it is going to be a joint practice with the 49ers.
Big day of practice.
Yeah. Now I can't remember. Are they going to be in LA or are they going to San Francisco?
No, they're here
in LA because we're playing.
So
okay, good.
That's when they do joint practices when they're playing.
I'm just making sure. I've heard too many bad things about the practice.
Oh, well, we're not going
San Francisco. Yeah, we're not going to San Francisco.
I just want to make sure.
That would be a absolute disgrace if they allowed that to happen.
Okay.
There's there's got to be something going on with that stadium, that electricity.
They have like 20 players out right now.
That's crazy, dude.
I don't want to hear about anybody with any tightness or anything like that.
Do you think electrical charge coming from that power plant is like
there's radiation coming off of that?
Sharks with freaking laser beams on their head right now.
No, thank you.
But yes,
and don't bring it down with you.
Don't pack that.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Pack
shit.
light.
Yeah, get out of here.
Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert, who sat out the first preseason game, is expected to participate in game-like situations to evaluate his progress under new offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel. Obviously,
let's go. That's huge because they can't hit quarterback in practice, so he's safe as it gets.
Safe as a kitten out there.
These dudes up.
Put that red jersey on. Don't hit our baby boy, and let's see him in the new offense. This is win-win.
There you go. Several notable 49ers players remain sidelined with injuries, including Nick Bosa and Christian McCaffrey.
Just to name a few. Those
are name a few.
They're all pros that are probably not going to be practicing.
Yeah. And so the joint practice serves as a final preparation before the two teams meet in a preseason game at SoFi Stadium on Thursday, August 20th. So
7 p.m. That's the start time.
Yeah.
It's a late one.
Dang,
it's going to be a late one. Later. And then some quotes leading up to practice. Mike McDaniel said Monday that the Chargers are trying to get year 2 results in year 1 with quarterback Justin Herbert in McDaniel's offense, and that he believes Herbert is already far past where quarterbacks are usually in year 1. He's been everything that I'd hoped for and more. They've been up for the challenge, and that's because we're not having a year off. We're trying to be our best right now, so we have to put in the prerequisite work to get that done.
This feels like a head coach that's coming in like, I know how to do this so good, so well now.
Yeah.
I got this lined up, I got this dialed in, and we're just going to get one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, and that's the thing. Like, I kind of
Tua just keeps taking shots left and right. I feel like every interview, Tua's just getting backhanded. Yeah.
Stray.
I
mean, to be fair, I kind of think rightfully so.
He had it coming.
He kind of had it coming.
He could swim in his,
100%.
What is it, Ducksworth pond of coins that he's made from.
Yeah,
that's not Ducksworth. What is it?
DuckTales.
DuckTales. But what's
Scrooge McDuck?
Scrooge McDuck. Duckworth. I'm thinking Mighty Ducks. Scrooge McDuck. He's got a Scrooge McDuck pool full of coins that can make himself feel better.
Yeah, he'll sleep just fine on those coins. That's all right. We got there. God. Yeah, I was like, as I was reading this, I was kind of tripping up like where quarterbacks usually are in year 1. I'm like, year 1, Justin Herbert, he's a vet. What are you talking about, year 1? It's like, oh, okay. Of the system, of the McDaniel system. He is progressing well, and we like that. We're happy in the system. That's where it is. Also, Mike McDaniel talked about seeing his old buddy, 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan, at the joint practice. He said, for years, he was the only guy that would hire me and give me a job in the NFL. Obviously, I'm very indebted to him and the whole organization. It'll be a nice little asterisk of excitement to have those familiar coaches on the field competing and going against a really good team more than anything. That's going to be the best part.
It's kind of funny. He was just like that annoying kid that no one would hire.
No one wanted.
Hey,
and now he's
hire me. Hey, are you hiring? Hey.
Yeah, just making his funny little jokes in the corner.
Look at him now.
Yeah, look at him now.
Look at him now. He's coaching Justin Herbert.
Love him.
And then also, this just happened the day of this recording.
Like hours ago.
Found out the Colts are signing 6-time Pro Bowl wide receiver Keenan Allen to a 1-year deal worth up to $8.32 million. Multiple sources tell Jordan Schultz. Crazy to see, but you kind of understand. Shane Steichen's over there as a head coach. Keenan's got experience with Shane.
Yeah, they had a lot.
There's probably a chance they're going to bring Phil back at some capacity.
This feels like the road to Phil again.
This feels like, Phil, don't think about retiring just yet. Just
anybody down in Alabama with some binoculars can go over to that and see if Phil's working out, because I'd like to know.
It would be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm a little surprised to see Keenan sign with the Colts, because I swear in the past he said, like, I'm not going to go anywhere outside of California.
But that's just that's what he wants, but he just didn't get any offers.
Well, not only did he not get any offers, but if you dangle $8.32 million out there,
I'm playing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Similar to that with us last year, right?
Yeah.
It's not really taking a pay cut. And you're not in California. That's going to be way more money out in Indianapolis.
Yeah, you get 20% more.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So,
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at him.
I don't absolutely hate the Colts. I'm just glad it's not in the division, because I could not handle them on any one of those teams.
And we don't play
the Colts this year. So if we play them, it's going to be an important game.
Yeah. So have fun out there, Keenan. We love you. We would have loved to see you come back to the Chargers, but we understand.
Godspeed.
That's a good paycheck for you, and don't hate you for it. Have fun out there, and we'd love for you folks to have fun over at our sponsor this week, MyBookie. Because, hey, gang, football's back. Yeah. And whether you've been betting for years or you're just looking for to put a little action on any of the games, MyBookie is where I'm playing. Are you playing there?
Yeah,
Are you playing that?
just started and I love it.
Okay, well, there you go. So you don't need to be an expert. We're not experts. You don't need to be one. You just need to take a shot, okay? That's what MyBookie's all about. You can find the action that you want, and you can bet it wherever you are when the game kicks off. And if you're new to the club, then you get this special thing. It's called the Bet Back Bonus. It gives you protection on your very first play. So if you sign up with the promo code CHARGER, CHARGER, you know how to spell it. You're listening to the Charger Chat, baby. Promo code CHARGER, opt into the Bet Back Bonus and take your first shot with a safety net. Little safety net to catch you if you fall. It's okay. That's what you can do over at MyBookie.
It's the preseason. This is the time to get
take a swing
set up for the season. Because we all know it's a little bit more fun when you got a little action in the game.
Absolutely. So if you get in now and cash in on the season with MyBookie, bet on anything, anytime, anywhere. Check it out, MyBookie. And folks, we've done this in the past. This will be our fourth,
I think.
I don't know.
I think
it's third.
I think it's our third year.
No, it might be the fourth.
Could be fourth.
It's definitely third or fourth.
It's 3 and up.
It's a waiting game.
It's a waiting game now.
We'll find out later.
Charger Chat is bringing back fantasy football. We've got prizes to give out. We've got free things to give you. If you are interested, check out the details at patreon.com/chargerchat, where you can play fantasy football, check out all the funny, silly videos we post over there, hang out with us.
Yeah.
If you're interested in things like that.
I think the biggest part of this fantasy thing, though, is the year-long chat we're in.
It's
a perma chat that you're added to, and I think I text more with that chat than any other chat I have.
I agree. I probably do too, as a matter of fact. So yeah, if you're interested in the details, check it out. Patreon.com/chargerchat.
Only 24 spots.
And there's only 24 spots. So if you want to find out when am I able to do it, what do I got to do? Details will be over there, patreon.com/chargerchat. But if you don't want to go over there, if you're not interested in fantasy football, it's fine. No judgment. You can head on over to our regular website, chargerchat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there, t-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. Chat it up with other Charger Chatteteers in the member section and ask questions and Ask Boltfam. Check it out, chargerchat.com. And last but not least, if you're watching this on a subscribable platform, hit that subscribe button. We'd love you for it. You're a really cool guy if you do.
Double
girl.
Tap it.
You can do
maybe
both.
don't double tap it, because that might subscribe.
Just one solid, beefy click.
Powerful off Chargers offensive line click.
That's right. Gets the job done. All right, folks. Time to go on to the next segment. Ask Boltfam.
Time to put your money where your mouth is.
Hi, guys.
Don't jam a thumb up his butthole. That's what you do.
I wet myself in excitement.
Oh, so hungry.
Your thoughts are like totally appreciated.
Catch you later, dude.
Okay, love you, boy.
That's right, folks. Time for Ask Boltfam. We start at the top with Big Red Bolts fan.
Oh, he's back.
He's back. Who asked
Holy
the question? Harbaugh makes me want to sharpen my axes. McDaniel has me contemplating taxes. Both are rare and very intense, and neither coach tends to make too much sense. But both are masters in their fields. Neither one stops, neither one yields. Here's the query that you require. Which one lights the biggest fire?
Man, the season's back. Big red bolt.
We're going to start seeing a lot more familiar faces. I can already feel it in our Ask Bolt fan and Big Red Bolts fan. You're back, baby, and you're rhyming.
Yeah.
It's been missing from the show.
This is his lane. This is his and his only.
Some lyrics.
This is a great way to kick off the 2026.
Yeah, I had to read it again so I understood the question. That was good poetry. That's good poetry when I don't get it first time through.
It needs another read.
Trick Kyle, and it's good.
Yeah. A lot of big words. All right. Harbaugh or McDaniel, who lights the biggest fire for this team?
It's a good question, Kyle. You go first.
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah.
It's always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire.
When Stu was fired, we started the fire.
Harbaugh is definitely a fire, but I feel like now he's almost become like the burner on the gas stove that's just always there. You know, like he's like the source.
He's the
of
front
the flame.
burner. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like the source of the flame. And then Mike McDaniel's like the lighter fluid you tossed on top that really gets it going.
Oh, there you go.
They're like a
Nice,
1A,
dude.
1B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Dangerous barbecuing with our two coaches.
Yeah.
Give me some charcoal. Give me some lighter fluid.
Yeah.
What's that Prodigy song? I'm the fire starter.
He's the fire starter. That one.
That's the one.
Yep.
Perfect.
Brought my
Nailed
90s knowledge back to good use.
What do you think? Harbaugh and McDaniel, who's the bigger fire starter?
I think Kyle put it perfectly. I think there's a constant heat from. I think there's higher peaks because there's excitement with this offense, but in general, I think Harbaugh's our biggest fire.
Harbaugh, I think, Harbaugh starts the fire and McDaniel just adds to it, and pretty soon there's a big blaze. And you can see it from space.
Terrible analogy for a California football team.
No, but it's like you can see it from space. You're like, what is that? Is that another California fire? They're like, no, that's just the bolt. That's just Harbaugh and McDaniel lighting a big fire, baby, in this team. And I love it.
And none of these reservoirs have water.
Well, that's fine. We don't want this fire to be put out.
Yeah.
This is the one fire you don't want put out.
Yeah, it's true.
But Big Red Bolts fan, thank you, buddy, for asking the question. Let's move it on now to Kahani, who asked the question.
What's wrong with Slater? Harbaugh and himself say it's nothing to worry about, but he hasn't practiced for a hot minute. Week 1 is around the corner. What's the level of concern with the situation?
It's a great question. I mean, obviously, he hasn't been practicing the past few practices, including this most recent one. There's probably a very good chance the joint practice, we're not going to see him practice.
For me, I'm happy with this news being news, and him going out there and hurting himself and being out for the season is not the news we're talking about.
Exactly.
So there's no reports of that. He's not on any list. He is coming off a serious injury. They are taking their time, and we watched the behind the scenes on that facility. They have everything they need to get him right.
Yeah.
So as we've learned over the last couple seasons, there is just an abundance of caution with this team and how he likes to do his stuff. And I think he's good. I think he's fine. I'm not worried about it. So, maybe in the week before our first game, if he's not practicing, then we can start being concerned. But I'm not worried about it right now.
Do you feel any different there, Kyle?
No, I agree. I think the fact that they both said it's nothing, we can't just assume they're lying to us all the time. I think it's like it tweaked a little bit, and they go, okay, let's get you back to 100% before you get back out there. Yeah. I think it's a good thing. I'm not too worried about it. Like Kev said, if it continues on through all of preseason and into that bye week where they don't have a game before the regular season starts, and he's still not practicing, that's when then the fear will start to creep in. But for now, no, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Slater is a vet. Yes, he suffered that injury. Yes, he essentially hasn't really played for a year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when he does start to play, there is probably going to be a little bit of rust that does need to get knocked off. But as Kevin said, it was a very serious injury for an offensive lineman to have to endure and recover and come back from. Any tweak of any kind that he feels is going to be like, okay, everybody stop.
Yeah.
Everybody step away from Rashawn. Rashawn, get in the pool. I mean, that's all it really is.
Everyone back up.
Back up. Don't even look at him.
Yep.
Don't look. So it's really right now, it just feels like an abundance of caution. The fact that he came out to the podium and actually like addressed the media himself, and it wasn't like, all right, guys, I'm out for yet another season.
Yeah.
It was just, everything is just being treated with caution. So, yeah.
He's not working through something. He's working on something.
There you go. He's working on something. He's got some homework. He's
not going through anything. He's on it. He's just, just give it time.
It's all good. So, yeah.
I just want Branson Taylor to keep kicking ass in the preseason so he gets bumped up into our backup left tackle. That's what I'm looking for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. I will. And this is the opportunity for every offensive lineman to step up to the plate and show that they are worthy of being a part of the team for any situation. Yes. So I'm not worried about it. And like Kyle said, if it starts to get closer, then I might start to raise my eyebrow just a little bit.
I'm just not stressed out every day when he's on a list from Chris Rim.
Exactly.
I'm not going to get stressed out about it until end of August.
All right.
So
that's our deadline. So we'll see what happens.
August 30th.
Yeah. Check back in with us at the end of August there, Kahani. But thank you, buddy, for asking the question. Let's move on now to Danny Lags.
What?
Who asked the question?
Hey, yo, young bucks. It's been a while. Miss y'all. Would you guys like to play a game? It's called Wake Me the Heck Up, a choose-your-own nightmare game where each round gets progressively more painful until everyone in the Charger chat finally taps out. Okay, knock on wood. Everybody knock on wood. It's the AFC divisional round. You're asleep, by the way. This is a nightmare. It's the AFC divisional round. The SoFi is absolutely rocking. The Chargers need to win to make it to the AFC championship game. It's Chargers versus the Buffalo Bills. First snap. Justin Herbert takes the snap, throws a desperate pass. It bounces off one defender, off another defender, and into the hands of a Bills defensive lineman who somehow runs 74 yards for a touchdown. SoFi Stadium goes silent. You whisper, no. Do you want to keep dreaming or do you want to wake up? Let me pose it to the boys. You guys want to wake up yet? Because there's more, but it's up to you.
I think I would have woken up by now. You know, like you wake up out of
I would have
fear.
too. To be fair, I would have too. I would have been
I'd be wet. And you know how.
You would have peed your bed, peed your
100%.
pants.
you would have been a cool guy and you would have peed your pants.
Yeah, but it's all right. Just keep rolling. I'm still sleeping.
Okay, well, Kevin's still in this. Kyle and I would have woken up by now.
Kevin peed himself and stayed asleep.
He peed himself asleep.
All right, well, it's halftime. You get notifications on the Charger Chat social media page. Keenan Allen was picked up as a free agent by the Chiefs. Somehow, in this world, now in the third quarter, one of your best players go down. I mean, I don't even want to. I dare not say it. I mean, it could be. I don't even want to say a name, but it's one of the good ones. It's one of the big guys. He goes down, and the stadium goes quiet, and the announcer says he will not return. You tell yourself, we still got this. And suddenly it's another wave of notifications. Bosa got picked up by the now AFC championship bound Chiefs. Are you still dreaming? Or have you busted awake yet?
My first thought in my dream is Trey Pipkins went down. Something happened to him. Is that who? Did they say who it is in the script?
It was a pick, but it's got to be one of our best players. So if you consider Trey Pipkins one of our best players.
In this scenario, he's the best player.
In this scenario,
Yeah.
okay.
So, yeah.
He was having a solid year.
He was having a
great
real good year. It was a turnaround year. Kevin was giving him praises. All of a sudden, he goes down.
Yeah, 0 pressure, 0 sacks.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, I don't really want to, but I feel like he worked hard on this script, so let's go.
All right, well, if you're still dreaming, this just proves we really are damaged goodies. So keep dreaming or wake up. So if you want to keep dreaming, if you want more of this nightmare.
I just don't want, like, there's so much, like, bad karma floating around this question right now. I don't want to, like,
It is bad the whole time he's explaining these terrible scenarios. I'm like, it's going to get better. It has to get better. Like,
no, this
can't
is
continue.
a nightmare. To be fair, Danny, I don't know what the point of this was other than to just watch us squirm this entire script.
I'm going to give it one more. If there's more, how much more is there?
That's the end of this one. He says,
okay.
Do you want to keep dreaming? So if so, it's to be continued.
Well, I'm not usually I don't lose in my nightmares. Usually I overcome and win. So if it's technically my dream, Danny, and you're working on the next script for next week, bring it on.
Okay.
I overcome my nightmares.
All right. Well, Kyle and I are out of this. Kevin is a glutton for punishment.
I'm laying in bed wet, and I'll wait for next week.
He wants some more. So
not changing the sheets.
Nope.
No.
We'll sit there all week waiting for this to come back.
Sorry, Josie. But that's all that's there. There's no question. So Danny Lags, good to hear from you, buddy. I wish you had better stuff.
It's like dun dun dun.
Yeah.
End of the episode.
We will see where it goes next week for Kevin, but that's Kyle and I have tapped out. So it's time to move on to the next question from Daryl21, who asked the question. My guys, my peeps, how are you? We're doing great cuz the season is upon us. I'm going outside the box here and not talking about the O-line. I want to talk linebackers. My question for my peeps is,
Do we see our Bolts carry 5 inside linebackers and possibly 5 outside linebackers? I can't imagine Ortiz can let Tucker even sniff the practice squad. And what about the battle between Colson and Barton? Another dog that I'm rooting for. We know Wax and Phillips are a lock again. I'll see you Tuesday, guys. May I add, sorry, but Lance sucks. Okay, I love you. Bye.
5 inside linebackers, 5 outside linebackers. Do we see a world where the Chargers have that many on the team? Looking at, outside linebackers, Mack, obviously, Thule, obviously, Mesidor, obviously. Then you've got Bud Dupree.
Yep.
As a possibility. And then obviously Tucker, who he's referring to. Do you keep him on the team, or do you test him in practice squad and have the possibility of another team picking him up? That's just the outside linebackers.
It's hard, man. This is a good problem to have. But
sure.
I think Tucker's going to kind of decide what that is, because I do think Bud Dupree is going to be on this team. Like he's been on it for like 2-3 years straight.
Mm-hmm.
They got money invested in him, and I don't think he played last game, so he's considered one of those guys that's not in there.
I don't know if that's necessarily what he's considered, or because he's not on, there's no injury report to go off of, and I don't think he was listed as like one of the people that isn't practicing recently.
No,
so
practicing.
It would make sense.
I think he's there. I just don't know what they're gonna do. I think you got 3 guaranteed locks. 4 and 5 is the toss up of you keep 4 or 5. What would you rather have more of, Kyle? Outside or inside?
I think all these depth pieces, you're looking at special teams play, and middle linebackers usually have a little bit more versatility on special teams. They're a little bit quicker, a little bit more athletic, twitchy from being able to play open field. So I don't see a world where we carry 5 outside linebackers. I think one of those guys, you're going to hope they land on the practice squad, or if they get scooped up somewhere else, you find depth other places. I mean, if you just look at that room, it's hard to not keep them all, but you have to build a whole roster. I mean, you're going to look at the receiver room. Who do we cut there? That room's getting pretty stacked right now. So the running back room as well. Now you got guys playing all over the place. The line room, it's like there's going to be a lot of hard cuts. So, but I don't see a world where we keep 5 outside linebackers on the like official roster.
Because, inside linebackers, obviously Junior Colson, Troy Dye, Deion Henley.
Colson's just not a guy you give up.
He's not Perryman.
You can't go to the practice squad. He will get eaten.
Yeah.
He was one of our top graded players in that preseason week 1 game.
Yeah. He played well. He played well in coverage too. So,
and Delshon Phillips, Marlo Wax. That's 6 guys right there just on inside linebackers. So, if there were going to be 5 of any division, I'd agree with Kyle. It would have to be the inside of that position group.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So we'll see. We've been surprised before. We'll be surprised again. It's just rolling the dice on trying to keep these guys close with the practice squad. And sometimes you get your heart broken because another team decides they want that player and they end up picking them up.
This is going to be the hardest cut day, because I think there's going to be a lot of guys because the problem is a lot of these guys, when they are not going to make the roster and you hope they follow the practice squad, I think there's going to be a lot of guys getting swooped up.
Yeah.
Either that or... I just think it's going to be a tough day, but that's a good problem to have. We have never really had that. Bandy was never really an issue. He landed on our practice squad pretty quickly, and he wouldn't crack this roster right now. No offense to Bandy. I don't know why that came into my brain.
It's a
strays. But.
Well, he was a fan favorite in preseason.
Yeah.
And same with Rocket Sanders. We wanted to hold on to him. Cleveland goes and picks him up. So, there's a lot of favorites out here that are going to make some great plays, and we'll be sad to see them go, but we're all the better for it, for having them be a part of the organization and to show us what this team can do, even with our backups.
Sure.
So, Daryl, thank you, buddy, for asking the question. Let's move it on now to Tom Lytle.
Oh, shit.
Who asked the question? Hello again to the distinguished gentleman and our wonderful host of Charger Chat. We have a game coming up again on Thursday. Yahoo, Yahoo, Yahoo. I liked Adam reading this, so here it is again. So, what the effing game are you guys going to? F the KC Queens, the Denver Jackasses, and the Vegas Roombas. K, love you, bye. Well, yes, we got another game on Thursday. Yahoo, yahoo, yahoo.
Hell yeah.
And as far as games that we are planning to go to, there's still some plans that are kind of up in the air.
Week 1's kind of decided, right?
Week 1, I think, is decided. 2 out of the 3 of us are going, and it makes me feel bad saying that.
Makes me feel bad hearing it, actually.
So I'm sorry. I'll take the burden on this one.
I'm here. I'm working on a movie, and I'm not working that day, but if I don't get back on the Monday morning, it is not going to be a good thing for me. So it's I will be cheering you guys on from this room, probably.
Yes. So Kyle and I will be there week 1. See Arizona Cardinals.
Arizona.
After that, we're still not 100% sure. There are games that we're leaning
towards.
There's
November games that I'm game for.
Yeah, there's a couple November games that we are strongly considering.
It's
no
the 2
plans.
home games. What are they? It's
the Jets and the Patriots.
Yeah, Jets and Patriots.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 that I'm like eyeing hard.
Yeah. So those are the ones that we are considering. And we'll obviously be at the Kansas City Chief game in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And I think we're also even considering the last Kansas City Chief game, the home game. It's week 17, but there's no date for that yet. So we haven't made any official plans yet. But
basically, November, December is an open schedule. So we're going to jam it in there. But these beautiful gentlemen are going to go to the home opener.
Yes, we'll definitely be there for week 1. Yeah. So there you go. Breaking news.
And I hope you guys get to try some of his
whatever
barbecue,
he's cooking.
whatever he's cooking.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
He'll be cooking something. Yeah. So we're looking forward to it there, Tom. Thank you, buddy, for asking the question. Let's move it on now to Athir Kadir.
Shit, I've been worried about this.
Athir Kadir?
I'm scared. I'm not going to
say Athir. Kadir.
Who asked the question?
Kevin, my baby! I'm going to explain this. NFL GM is judged by 3 things, baby. First, free agency. Second, draft. Third, playoff success, baby. Our GM, Mr. Ortiz, has failed so far in 2 out of 3, baby. I'm not going to give him any credit unless that changes, baby. Second, you made me sad by ignoring these things, which is the big one. Playoff success, baby. My QB lost to CJ Stroud and Drake May, not Lamar, not Mahomes or Allen. Not good for the GM resume, baby. Now let's get to my one question this week, baby. What is a successful season? I'll go first. Win 13 games. I don't give a damn about the schedule. AFC West title and a trip to the AFC Championship game. Anything less is failure, baby. We start with my lovely Coach Kyle, followed by my awesome friend Kevin, and we finish with my baby, my love, my life, my heart, Wolldog, baby. P.S. Mr. Ortiz, you want Athir to give you credit? Show me in the playoffs. Okay, love you, bye, baby.
Athir has said his piece. He's made his point abundantly clear.
Can I do something real quick before we get into the question?
Yeah.
So, first 3, I would have to disagree with you on the first and second. I think you need to flip those. Draft 1, free agency 2, playoff success, sure, 3. What about coordinator hires? Where do you include that on this list?
Yeah. Coaching hires.
Leave it there. We don't see eye to eye on this. It's okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
It's all right. So, the question is, what would we consider to be a successful season? And I assume he's just specifically meaning this season, not like a generic, what's a successful season? Like this season.
Yeah, this year.
What would we consider successful? Starting with you, Coach.
Yeah, I tend to agree with him that a successful season would be a berth in the AFC Championship. I think that like you look at this roster top to bottom, you look at the coaching staff, that would be a successful season. Now, if they make it out of the wild card round, we win a playoff game. Am I going to be pissed if we lose in the divisional? No, but I don't think it'll be like wildly successful. I think if you make it to the AFC Championship, even if things don't go your way, that's a successful season. And yeah, winning the AFC West, dude, come on. Like, how do you say that's not a successful season? We haven't done it in
20 years almost. 09.
Yeah.
It was 09. It was the last one.
So yeah, I mean, winning an AFC West, that's a good start. But yeah, we gotta win at least a playoff game. But yeah, I'm okay with those. I would push back a little bit. If you're really good in the draft, you shouldn't have to go heavy in free agency because ideally you're building through the draft. And you're paying your players as they get good instead of going and spending a bunch of money on free agency, which with previous GMs has never worked. They always come in, they're old. There's a reason their team doesn't want them, and they don't perform to the level that you pay them to perform. So I think if you're drafting well enough, like in the next couple of years, we're going to have some really big contracts coming our way just to retain the players that we drafted. So that's the ideal organization that's built to win long term. I mean, you look at the Rams, they did it. They won their Super Bowl, but they drained all their money. They had no draft capital, and it took them 5 years to rebuild to get back to where they are now. So if that's what you want, that's fine. Then maybe that's a good GM. I want a GM that's going to put together a team that could win every single year. And I think that's how you do it, is through the draft. And I don't think there's been a better GM drafting in the last 3 years than Joe Ortiz.
For the Chargers, yeah.
All right. On to you, Kev.
He's coming for you, Kyle. Hold on. Hope you're ready for what you just opened.
We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's okay. We don't have to agree on everything.
Right, and guess what? Kev. It's our show, so we get the last word, sucker. That's right.
Oh, shit. What have you done? Oh, shit.
That's a great point. All right, Kev, what does a successful season look like to you?
I can't disagree with this. Like, I don't think I would be like, hell yeah, we did it, getting to the divisional round and losing. I think you get to the AFC Championship. I think if we win the AFC West, I will be the most happy I've been in a very long time.
That would be huge.
But it wouldn't be like, you still have to. You can do that and not win your first game. Justin Herbert win his first game.
Yeah.
So I think if you get to the AFC Championship, you're good.
Yeah.
You know what would be awesome? A bye. If we had a bye and a home game, that would be a pretty successful
game to
setup.
get into the AFC Championship.
Yeah. So that would be pretty successful to me.
Yeah, that would be huge. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. You know, I think the 13 games is dependent on where the rest of the teams land, because it is going to be a tough schedule. I'm sorry, you have to kind of take that at least into some consideration, that we have a very tough schedule. There are outside things that are going to be influencing this team that they have no control over, as far as like, we're playing like 4 teams that are coming off of bye weeks, like, and they're tough teams. It's not like, oh, we're playing the Cardinals coming off a bye week. Who gives a shit? Like, it is going to be, these are all going to be tough teams to go up against. So as far as where we end up, that is, to me, the definition of success. No matter how many wins it took to get there, that's my measurement for success. So I would agree on, AFC Championship for sure. If we can get there, we can make it anywhere, essentially. Like, that would get us over that hump. And at that point, the sky's the limit. Like, if we can get over that hump, then who knows where this team can go.
Yep.
So, Athir, buddy.
Thanks, dude.
Love you, dude. Thank you for asking the question. And we go out of Ask Boltfam with Tony Francis, who asked the question.
Listen up, soldiers. 22 days till the start of the season. 22 fucking more days, cadets. My first question is directed to you, coach. Based on the last preseason game, what are 2 things we did well and 2 things that need improvement? If for some reason you haven't watched and studied tape from the preseason game yet because you have another job, then my alternate question is, what the soldier? But Wooldog won't need to read that question alternate, because I know you watched the tape, cadet. My second question is directed to you, Kev. Between DJ and Trey Lance, who was your pick at QB2? Name one thing you like and one thing you didn't like about each of them. Also, which one do you think Justin prefers? And my last question is directed at you, Wooldog. Now that you look extra sexy in your new Joe Alt jersey, what is the jersey you plan to wear for opening Sunday against the Cardinals? Also, if you attempted to shave a lightning bolt into the fur of one of your cats, which cat would most likely be down? Think about it, soldier. Might just be what we need. Hey, as always, the Raiders, burn the kingdom, kick the donkeys. Ravens can suck my here and suck my butt.
Dude, Tony Francis is your Kyle. Like, he goats you and you do it. You bought a jersey, you're going to shave a bolt into one of your cats. I don't know.
I'll answer the question, but I don't think we'll go take it to the limit. But all right, starting with you, Kyle. 2 things we did well, 2 things the Chargers need to improve, and did you watch the tape?
I haven't broken down the tape like completely, but I mean, I watched.
What the f*** is it?
I'm sorry. I'm struggling even just to get here to these episodes, if I'm being honest, Tony. But two things we did well. Obviously, winning the turnover battle is huge. We forced turnovers on them. I know we threw one pick, but I feel like that was not great quarterback play, which we'll expect better of in the regular season.
I'll address it in my question.
Yeah. But we looked explosive defensively, which was awesome. And then obviously offensive line play was just so much better than what we saw last year. That was not a last ranked offensive line that we saw on Thursday. So those are two things that we did much, much better. Two things that we need to improve on. My film study needs to
hey, we're about to do Patreon after this, so we're going to go through a bunch of it. So come on over.
Yeah, Patreon.com.
So, shit. I'm sorry, Tony. I'll do better.
Yeah, I believe him when he says it.
I believe him too, very much so. Okay. Next question. Directed to you there, Kev. Between DJ and Trey, who is your pick at QB2? And name one thing you like and don't like about each of them.
I'm an emotional guy. I tend to overreact. Right now, DJ's our QB2.
Sure.
That's just who I am. I'll never change.
Yeah.
I was watching him in the pocket was completely different. These two quarterbacks. One of them has a lot more experience, but looked like he didn't have as much experience as the other guy.
Yeah.
Which didn't make sense to me. The weird kind of playing odd with like there's one pass to Matlock that Trey Lance threw that had this he lofted it up there. It was like this weird ball where Matlock had to turn back and then he looked like a goofball trying to catch the ball. And everyone's like, cut Matlock. I'm like, Trey Lance, throw him the ball, dude.
Yeah.
Just catch him in stride. He's got hands. He can do it. So he just made some choices that weren't confidence. His feet were moving. He wasn't confident in the pocket, even though the pockets were huge. So
sure.
I think he was seeing ghosts from that Broncos game. So that's really what I had for him. He had a couple nice throws. The Brendan Thompson throw was nice.
Yeah.
We didn't have any.
He had some KLS throws that were pretty good too.
Penalties that he had? I don't think I think he ran the offense well.
No,
decently.
Yeah, he did fine.
Just made some poor choices.
And honestly, I think the time he got sacked, he was just took way too long to make a decision.
It's like it's good and then it's really bad.
Yeah.
And then DJ was just more consistently down the middle. It was just every snap, all 9 of his throws, he was in the pocket, had confidence.
And even when he was on the move and he made that pass into
that was the most impressive thing to me.
Yeah.
The athleticism and the arm strength for that, and to throw it to the hardest receiver, the hardest target. Great movie, The Hard Target. Jean-Claude Van Damme. But yeah, I would say 100% I would go with DJ. But the thing is, I would go with him in the sense that I want to see him in more of the next preseason games. Because he's not going to be
more opportunity.
He's not going to be our starting quarterback. So this is just I need to see the guy that played really well in the first one, give him more time.
Yeah.
We have enough tape of Trey Lance and what he does. Let's see what DJ can do if you give him some more opportunities to get some more experience. So in this respect, I want more DJ.
Which one do you think Justin prefers?
Prefers? I don't know. It's a hard question. I think Justin's just a nice guy.
He loves them both equally.
I think so. I think he'd be sad if either one of them had to leave.
Sure.
So I think it's a Sophie's choice.
Sophie's choice.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't have a really good answer for that. Maybe the fact that Trey Lance was a first round pick and he's a first round pick, he's competitive and he doesn't want another first round pick quarterback on the roster. That's the only bullshit answer I could pull out of my ass right now.
All right. Well, it's an answer.
Yep. There you go.
You done good.
I pulled it out.
All right. Yes, I did get the Joe All jersey. Yes, I wore it for this last preseason game. Yes, the jersey is 1-0.
Yes, it is.
So you better believe I'm going to be wearing that bad boy to the Cardinals game.
What if you got a patch with every time they won, you got a little mark on it?
Put a bolt on it.
Just like an empty thing, and then we just do a little hand-drawn bolt.
Yeah. That's a possibility.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on it.
How can we mess up the jersey you bought, Adam?
Not mess it up. Commitment to excellence.
Make it better.
You'll always know you'll know how many games we win each season based on the crazy amount of bolts on that patch.
And if I attempted to shave a bolt into one of my cats,
keep goading him into doing stuff, Tony. This is working.
It's not happening. It's not happening. But
finally, a little spray paint bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, fastest cat alive, they say.
If I had to do it to a cat, it would probably be Alice.
because she's slower and easier to catch.
Betty, I think, might overpower me. She's a little thicker. Yeah, I think she would put up more of a fight. Alice, I think, would just accept her fate. Like, she would complain about it the entire time. She'd probably get a scratch or two in there. But yeah, Alice, I don't know. I could not do it to either one of them, but I would say it would be Alice.
We can do it to Marty or McFly.
Yeah, your cat. He's got 2 cats.
They'd be game, dude.
Tony,
this is actually a great idea. If you mention this to Callum, he'll find my beard trimmer and get that going on his own, and they'd be cool with it as long as he's gentle. Don't cut them.
All right. Well, there's some Bolt
I'm not
cats
saying I'm
coming up in the Duggan household.
The cats, Marty and McFly, are pretty chill.
They would. They're the 2 chillest cats I've ever seen. So they would absolutely get bolted up.
We can spray paint them though. That's for sure. For sure. Playoff game.
There it is.
Make it real.
Make it real in the Duggan household. There you go, Tony. Thank you, buddy, for asking the question. And thank you, everybody, for asking questions. And Ask Boltfam, we greatly appreciate it. But that's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Any final thoughts there, gentlemen?
Come join us on Patreon.
Come join us.
We're going over there right now.
Patreon.com/Charger Chat. Come check out all the fantasy football business that's going on over there.
A lot.
There's a lot. And then we've got another game this Thursday, folks. So let's get after it. Let's see these Charger players, these beautiful boys in blue, go out there and get another dub on Thursday. But that's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat there, folks. Don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Are you tired of being unemployed? Do you have a resume so impressive it deserves its own resume? Have you tried applying online, getting rejected, and then staring silently at your inbox for 6 hours? Then you need the McDaniel System. From Chargers offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel comes the ultimate guide to getting hired through persistence, cleverness, confidence, and an unreasonable commitment to looking great while doing it. But wait, there's more. You'll learn how to follow up, make connections, tell funny stories, and possibly convince someone that your greatest weakness is simply being too persistent. The McDaniel System. Because success doesn't always go to the most qualified person. Sometimes it goes to the person who just keeps showing up.